Hey you guys, welcome back to the Flo Show. Today's gonna be a little bit of a different episode, so if you were hoping to look at my butt some more, sorry, you're not. Well, I guess a little bit. This is like kind of my weight loss / confidence journey. So I guess, yeah, you might see my butt a little bit. Who knows? But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Hey guys, welcome back to the Flo Show. Today I'm going to talk to you about my confidence journey. I'm not going to call it a weight loss journey because there's been weight lost, gained, there's been weight lost and gained. You guys were so surprised when I said that I used to hate my butt. Guess what? Big butts have not always been in style. Thank you all the plus size girls out there that are making big butts cool. Ashley Graham, Get It Girl, Kardashians, Tabria Majors, Ashley Alexis. These are some awesome, inspiring ladies in my life. Because let me tell you, this is not a one size fits all world, okay? I lost 100 pounds. My life's amazing. Well, I lost weight and it didn't make me feel any different. In fact, it didn't ruin my life. Didn't ruin my life. It just made me realize some things like where my confidence comes from, and we'll get into all those details a little bit later. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my life glow up and how I went from negative confidence, not zero, but negative confidence, to the fierce, frugal, and fabulous Flo that I am now. Let's get started. From the time that I was little, I was always I wasn't a big girl by any means, but I always felt like I was. I was always destined to be a curvy girl, you could say. I was not athletic. I played soccer 12 years, never got a goal because I was never forward because I didn't like to run. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I didn't like to run. I still don't like to run. The only time you will find me running is if I really feel like I need to work out or if I'm running away from a murderer. So yeah, that's it. When I was in 4th grade, I got my first bra for Christmas, and I cried and cried because when you're in 4th grade, how old are you? 10. So I just wanted toys. I didn't want a bra. In grade 5, I had people calling me fat on a regular basis, and I honestly was not even that big. I had the same body that I have now. I've gone up 2 jean sizes, but yeah, since I was 12, 13, I've been the same height, same size, same chest. Looking back, at the time, I thought I was massive. I thought I was huge. I spent years just mostly seeking approval from guys. All I cared about was being hot. I just wanted a guy to think I was hot. My confidence was pretty not good. I love my parents so much. My parents are amazing. However, it didn't help that they would buy me workout DVDs. They wanted me to be more active. I love them so much, and I know that they only had the best intentions for me, but it actually really, really did not help. It made me feel even worse because I couldn't even be in my own home without people basically telling me I was fat every day. When I got to high school, I had to take grade 9 gym. It was the only time you have to take gym is in 9th grade. My gym teacher hated me because I hated the class. Every day I would be like, I'm on my period. I can't do gym. In our high school, they made you measure your BMI and give it to the teacher. And at the time, my BMI told me that I was morbidly obese. So that helps a lot. No, it didn't, obviously. Only time that I thought I was going to feel confident was our high school decided to do a musical when I was in 11th grade. And I was like, yes, I am a competitive musical theater singer. This is perfect for me. I'm going to be able to live my onstage dream, which kind of came true. I did get one of the leading roles in the show. And then when the costumes came in, they were like, oh my God, you're too fat. We don't have any costumes for you. Thanks, high school. What the hell? I wasn't even that big. I wasn't even that big. So what ended up happening was I was forced, well, I don't know if I was forced, but I had to make my own costume. So I took sewing lessons and I made my own costume. As you can see in the picture here, I don't think I was like massively bigger than anybody else, but for some reason I was the only person that had to make my costume because I was so huge. After high school, I auditioned to get into the Sheridan College musical theater program that I ended up doing, but I didn't get in at first. I was waitlisted, so I took 2 years off and I was like, I'm gonna save all kinds of money and also lose weight. I'm gonna be such a smoke show the next time I come to audition here that there's no way they can say no. It didn't work. Yeah, like I took so many classes. I took little black dress boot camp classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings at 6 a.m. for like a year. Didn't work, I guess. So that was awesome. Not. Instead, I decided to go blonde. Because blonde equals hot, right? I mean, we know that's not true, but at the time, at my naive age of like 18, I thought that would make me hot. Big surprise, it didn't work. Guess what? I still didn't feel hot. And it really sucked because all through my time at Sheridan, I did like tons of performances and I would never watch videos of myself perform. I didn't like to see pictures of myself. I was literally disgusted with myself. Like I thought I looked just, I'm not going to cry because I'm over it. It doesn't matter. It was horrible. I thought I was a disgusting specimen of a human being. And it didn't help that the school, like my dance teachers constantly were like, well, you gotta lose weight if you want to be in a musical. Well, musicals should have varieties of sizes of bodies. And honestly, the thing that's so frustrating is that like, I was not that big. Like, look at the pictures. I wasn't that big. So imagine being another 100 pounds heavier than that. Like, I can't. Which, it just sucks. It really sucks. I was so miserable. I landed like a dream role in Chicago. I was a dancer, and if you're a musical theater person, I was one of the cell block tango gals. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic. So I lost 20 pounds before the show and I was looking svelte for my frame. For me. I was feeling good. I was feeling really good. And then one of the girls in the show, who was one of the other cell block tango girls, she was like one of those, grew up as a competitive dancer, like a stick. She's the size of a stick, somehow like had amazing boobs. One of those girls who, my favorite color is pink. Not that that's indicative of everybody's personality that likes color pink, but that was her personality. Let's just say that. And one day we were talking about people that were overweight. I don't know why. I think we were talking about like how much weight I had lost or something. And she's like, fat people are disgusting. And I was like, well, what do you think when you look at me? And she said, I think you should go to the gym. After I literally had just lost 20 pounds. That was awesome. That was an awesome feeling. When the pictures came out for that musical, I saw one picture of me and I cried. I bawled. I cried and cried and cried and never looked at them again. I literally hid the photos for 6 years. So that's healthy. That's how bad I thought of myself. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you the pictures because I'm not going to show them to you now, but at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the pictures because like, it's kind of ridiculous. Even after losing that weight and feeling really good, I ended up spending the next 3 years of my life just constantly taking pictures of my body to make sure that I still looked good or I was getting smaller, or I like measured my body like every week. Like I'd measure once a week and like take all the stats. It was mental, like actually crazy, and not like, again, not healthy. Maybe I looked good, but it was not healthy. After I got married to like the sweetest, oh, he's the best. Getting married was the first, like after I was married was the first time in my life that I realized like, oh my God, I am not looking for anyone. Like I'm not on the hunt, and I actually feel really good about myself. it just really sucks that I gave away all of my power of like self-confidence and tried to rely on what people thought of me for years and years and years, just to come to the realization that this is so cheesy, and I don't even know why it's making me a little emotional, but I'm not gonna cry. You're good just the way you are. The only person that matters if you like you is you. So once I decided, you know what, I'm kind of awesome, and I started looking at myself, I was like, what's my perception of beauty? How do I feel about myself? Do I like my clothes? Once I started living for me and I developed this whole curvy girl flow persona, I accepted my butt and my curves and my body just the way it was. That's when people started being like, damn girl, it's all in you. It's been in you the whole time. Like, I wish that I could see myself now back then, because I'm pretty sure now I'm the biggest I've ever been, and I'm also the most confident I've ever been. How does that work? Like, I don't have a flat stomach, okay, people? I've got back rolls. I've got flippy arms. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because floppy arms doesn't make you a good or a bad person. And having like a pooch stomach, you can like push it out. Oh, cute. It literally doesn't matter. As long as you're a good person and you're doing your best every day to make your life better, or just like not make somebody else's life worse, then you're doing good things. It's just a little positivity message for you out there. You know, if you're struggling to find something in yourself that is beautiful, just start with little things. Like, I always loved my hair. That was the only thing about me that I liked. And so I started with my hair. And once I like truly loved my hair, it all came from there. Anyway, I honestly like don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Maybe this is totally uninteresting, but I just wanted to give you an insight into me and where my confidence has come from and how it's grown over the years. And honestly, it just keeps getting better. This is me signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that you too are fierce, frugal, and fabulous on your own terms. You don't have to like love leopard like me. You don't have to be leopard obsessed to be fierce, frugal, and fabulous, okay? Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button, any of the buttons. Or if you don't feel like hitting a button, then don't. Hopefully I'll see you here next time. Stay fabulous!
Faithfully.